What's going on, guys? Midwest Tokusatsu here, and today we're covering another news video covering both Power Rangers and Tokusatsu at large. So we're going to start off with some small news with Power Rangers first, and what we have here is another pack for Battle of the Grid Season 3. And it's another, we have another list of characters that we're getting, and it's RJ from Jungle Fury, Lauren from Samurai, the second Red Samurai Ranger for those who didn't know. And in a silhouette, they want us to wait and see who it is. But I mean, if you have common sense, you can obviously see that it's Scorpion, a spoiler alert. But yeah, I'm looking at the trailer right now, and the designs are really nice. I mean, there's not much they can really get wrong there. But, let's see. Yeah, there's not much in the way of gameplay I'm seeing. Oh, the viewing mode, that's a nice touch there too. So, okay. So, Battle of the Grid Season 3. Look out for it, coming soon. There's no official date yet. Moving on. So, our next bit of news comes from the comic world with MNPR issue 53. And that's going to show us Lord Zedd's new team of Dark Rangers here. And for those of you that know, the Dark Rangers in the show look like absolute crap, but nah, that's not the case here. This looks really awesome. And it looks to be just Rita, Goldar, Babu, Squat, and Finster. Not necessarily in Ranger getup, but they have like these new super upgraded forms from what it looks like. And at first I kind of had a hard time telling who was who apart from Babu, Squat, and Finster, because I couldn't really make out their features, like especially between Finster and Squat, like they kind of have the same general like edged pointed shape to them. But I figured it out. So if you look on the top right corner, you can tell that's Finster, because it has his bat wing look to him, or it looks like spider legs, like just like growing out of his back. Like that's Finster sort of like, not Finster, that's Babu's sort of like creepy look there that they gave him. And on the bottom, I can kind of tell that's Finster, because it has his ears coming out of his helmet there, if that even is a helmet. I don't know. And Squat, I mean, he's like big, bulky, and muscular and blue, so that's kind of obvious now that I think about it. And then as for Rita and Goldar, like these two look the best. Like especially like Goldar. Like Goldar has like the most like armored out look to him, where he looks like an absolute beast or warrior, so to speak. And Rita, I mean, I'm not quite sure what led them to this, but she looks sort of demon-like, if I'm being honest. But that's enough about that. So MNPR issue 53, look out for it. It looks like August 26th, so that's going to be a minute from now. August 26th, that's about 2 days before Power Rangers Day. So moving on to Tokusatsu news, the first thing we have comes from J Fusion. And for anyone that wants to read these yourselves, like the links will be in the description for you all to check out. But as we know, Superhero Time has been on a hiatus due to recent events regarding a certain, what can I say? Recent events regarding a certain event. I'll keep it at that. But anyway, we weren't given a specific confirmation date on when it would return, but we were given like a general time frame of, say, 3 weeks. But it looks like Superhero Time is set to return this June, and there's no date listed yet, but I'd imagine just like in general, the middle of June. Anyway, that's rather soon, like a lot sooner than I thought at first. It's like, that is great. And also it gives me time to catch up on both shows, you know, Kira Major and Kamen Rider 01, because I'm about 3 episodes behind now. So I've still got plenty of time to catch up. But for the time being, they've been showing those recap specials for 01, and I think for Akira Major, they re-aired episode 0. But yeah. So our next news comes from Toku Nation, and this is for the SH Figuarts Shinkoku Seiho Kamen Rider Issa. Now Issa, as we know, he is the secondary writer from Kiva, one of my personal favorite seasons. I know, unpopular opinion, but honestly, Kiva, it has a pretty good storyline and one of like the best suits, I think, out of the entire Rider series. But here it looks like we have a re-release of the Issa figure art, and this time it comes with a civilian head for Kurenai Ultia. And judging by the looks of it, it looks just like him. They got his features spot on, his hair spot on, and I mean, if you want to, technically, like, could you put it on an SH Figure Arts Grease head? I mean, it's the same exact guy, so why wouldn't you? Yeah, but I'm looking at some images now, and it has his save form, and also a head for his burst form. I'm not quite sure if that was a feature that they added in the original release, if there was one. Like, I'm not really up to date on figure arts because I don't really buy figure arts like that. Just like, I just can't justify the price for buying something like that small, really. It's just not worth it to me. He's got his knuckle here and a couple of poses. I don't know what the name of his blaster or his sword is. I may have forgotten because like it's been a while since I've watched Kiva, so I can't remember every single little detail from it. But in general, I think it looks nice. So moving on to our next bit of news. This also comes from Premium Bandai, which I didn't mention before, but this is Issa is a Premium Bandai release. But staying on the topic of Premium Bandai, we have Premium Bandai announces Kamen Rider Black live-action watches, and this comes from Tokusatsu News Network Charlie Lee, it looks like. And once again, links in the description. But Premium Bandai announced their newest installments in the live-action watch series, the Kamen Rider Black live-action watches from, well, Kamen Rider Black. So the watches feature 2 designs, Transformation Belt Charger and Shadow Charger. So what that means here is it comes in 2 designs. You have Black's belt and Shadow Moon's belt, for those of you that have watched Black. And the Battle Charger is Black's transformation device, and the Shadow Charger is Shadow Moon's transformation device. Each watch is equipped with a gimmick that can recreate the transformation scene effect with the disc inside the clock, rotating when you tilt, when you tilt the wristwatch. So I never do Premium Bandai, but that sounds like a really cool feature for something like this. But also, being that it's Premium Bandai, I bet it's going to cost an arm and a leg. Matter of fact, that's probably listed way down here. 26,400 yen. So let's try and account for US dollars there. So it's about $245. So not for me, but for anyone that wants it, I'm sure that would be great. But anyway, that's about all I have for you today, so be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to like me on Midwest Tokusatsu on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and we're also on Patreon. And this is your captain, signing out.